Yes, welcome back. It's a weekend. Today is the 21st of March 2026. Yes, I just wanna go through the cryptocurrencies. Like I said, I've been having longs. I made some entries on BTC, USDT, and Ethereum USDT. So these are the logs that I made in the past 24 hours. It can be maybe 36, 24 hours. Yes, these are the longs actually I made. Yes, on this pairs. So I just want to take you through giving you the update. Why am I buying? Why am I still holding buys? Yes. Yeah, since you all know that we do top to down analysis, mostly for me, I do it from monthly. Monthly, I just do it to look for the direction using the candlestick science or candlestick logic, using the respect and disrespect candles upon reaction on the PDRs available. So I take it from monthly, weekly, daily. Yeah, so those intermediate time frames, weekly, daily, those are the time frame I always look for the context. That's when I'm having the narrative. The narrative is after getting the direction on monthly, then when I come to these intermediate time frames like weekly, daily, I always look for the context. Context is how am I really gonna trade towards the direction that I see on monthly. So like Bitcoin, I had my context on weekly. Yes, my context on weekly, as far as Bitcoin is concerned, is a bearish context area. On weekly, we pretty bearish. Just you see, this is a weekly order flow leg. You can see yourself. This is a break of structure, and this is the external break of structure on weekly. This is the internal. Weekly, we are bearish. So since you see price has been really drawing towards the bearish side, as you see from the chalk, we had the first order flow leg. We mitigated around this area of the breaker. Yes, this was the breaker. Yes, on weekly. Yes, the mitigation that we had, this sell we had, it was on the breaker. After the breaker, we delivered lower. Price was sponsored lower. We created another order flow leg with the break of structure. So what we're aiming for, what we're looking for, after giving us this break of structure on weekly, after taking out this external, because liquidity resting on the swing point is always external range liquidity. After taking out this external range liquidity, price does two things. First, it first takes external or internal liquidity, then after it goes for the internal liquidity. Internal liquidity is always traded within imbalances, fair value gaps. So after taking the external, now the reason why now we're buying, we coming back to take out the internal range liquidity. As you see, yes, internal range liquidity, since we're having this bearish trading range, this is our supply which was left behind. You could see, yeah, this is our area of supply which was left behind. That's the point, the POI. I'm looking to sell Bitcoin off of unless it fails. If this supply fails, then it will be giving me a change of character on weekly. Then I'll be looking for longs. But my context is bearish. So from this order block to this low, this is my context area. You understand? Yeah, but precisely I would love to mark my fair value gap as my context area, unless maybe price doesn't respect it and then it taps the order block. Yes, so the narrative I'm having, I'm hoping for price to come all the way to mitigate towards this area of what? Fair value gap. This is my context area to see if I can continue to sell off BTC USDT. You understand? So for this reason, this is just a complex pullback. When we go to 4 hour, because we had a reaction area on weekly we had the order block. It's refined on 4 hour as a support, but on weekly it was here. Weekly it was here. It was a nice valid order block, you can see, but it's now refined to 4 hour support. This is a reaction area of which now I've been taking longs. The longs I'm taking are counter trends. Yes, when I come to 4 hour, you're gonna precisely see that I'm on a counter trend. I'm buying towards my weekly what context for long-term sales if the trades agree. Yes. So currently, since last week, I've been trading Bitcoin. I've been trading even through the weekend. So this is when I took now a trade. Yes. For some reasons, we've been trending high, as you see on a complex pullback. Yeah, complex pullback. Here we had a break of structure. This buy side was taken. This was inducement, which turned into shift out market structure. Because it shifted, then we had to first take out this liquidity. So this was my POI, it's the support. It was my POI, of which I was waiting now to continue buying of Bitcoin, because we're still buying, heading towards our weekly what? Context area where I'm hoping to short Bitcoin. But this can't stop me from buying a counter trend, because we still have enough room to go there. So has price reacted off of this area of support? Lower time frame confirmation, you always know. Time frame alignment. Yes, my setup on 4 hour, my structure setup, that's where I found my POI. So for me to get confirmations, to start now to continue doing what? To continue buying, I had to come to what? To 15 minutes. This was my chalk first. This is what I waited for. Then I had to mark my area of demand. You could see my entries were exactly here, my buy limits. You understand? As you could see, price tapped and we really continuing upside. Yes. For now, we yet to target this swing point now. This is what we're targeting. But in case you want to make an entry, if you miss this entry, you always have to wait for price, first of all, to mitigate this area of demand first. Yeah, because this is an internal break of structure. Like you see, we have an internal break of structure. So we expect price to pull back towards an internal area of demand. You understand? Yes. So this is what I'm expecting. If I'm to scaling some more entries, I would also put them somewhere there. So we still long on Bitcoin. Understand? On H4. It's the same thing which is happening on Ethereum USDT. This is what I still have on Ethereum. And still Ethereum is pretty clear. Price reacted off of this area of demand. And what are we hoping for? We're hoping for price to be sponsored or to draw towards this buy side liquidity. You understand? And we're still targeting our weekly context, which is a weekly fair value bearish AVG. You understand? So I'm pretty bullish on Bitcoin and Ethereum. I'm holding, though it might give you a bit of consolidation throughout the day, even tomorrow, but just now we are pointing upwards. So this is what I had for you today, as I'm long on BTC and Ethereum with my lowest risk. Thank you. Have a peaceful weekend.